Welcome everyone to the Real Whovians cast. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Philip. What's up, Philip?
Good morning, one and all.
What's up, Scott?
Greetings and salutations.
What's up, Alex?
Good morning from the UK. Better late to the party than never.
So, Philip, what did your compatriots think when they saw the article about the Daleks? They're like, "Oh, Dalek Major was right."
I think it's a mixture of that and they needed to do that because it's a dud season, to be honest. And the fact that Chib is as bad as Moffat. He lies.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he took the name that we gave him, Chibs, because on that game show they had him call him Chibs.
Mm-hmm.
So, at least that's nice.
The Chibs.
Chibs.
Chibs ahoy.
But I'll say this again. Bear in mind where it's coming from, where it originally came from. It came from the Mirror, which is not known for its accuracy, shall we say.
But it has been accurate,
basically.
But it has been accurate.
It has been a fair few times, but sometimes they go on the web, they see what people are talking about, and they go, "Oh, let's put this together with this and this, and make a story out of it."
Well, I don't know if they're gonna just make it something. It's got to be some realm of truth to it.
Have they got an inside man? That's the thing. Or an inside woman.
They might.
They might, yeah.
And Chibs might be their inside person.
Point, Scott.
If you know,
so all this time he's been complaining, he might be the leaker.
Yeah, that's true. You might be going.
Oh, I wonder who leaked the Witchfinders episode.
Chibs.
No, he wouldn't do that because that's their best damn episode, and it got leaked.
I'm happy. If it's true, I'm happy. But it's got to be a story worth writing.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know how it's hard to write for Daleks these days. Because
It's really hard to write for Daleks, or it's just they're being a bunch of babies about it. It's not really. Everybody knows who the Daleks are.
Yeah, but it's hard to make them interesting anymore.
Why?
They've been around for 50 odd plus years.
It's just people don't know what to do. They don't know how to think outside the box when it comes to them.
Yeah.
There's so much you can do with them. It's ridiculous. They're all over the world. They're all over the universe.
In the conclusion of the alternate Route 4 story and a little bit of the part 11, I've got the Daleks mentioned in a very unique manner.
Right.
Ooh.
The only one I know who can write a good Dalek story is Nick Breeks, and he's the voice for him.
Right. I honestly hope and pray, even if they just appear, it's going to be far superior to freaking Handkerchief Monster and Patank and everything else. Even if it's a bad Dalek story, it's still going to be better than this shit that they had. You know?
Yeah, but if you're going to bring back your iconic monsters, give them something to go away with.
You have to bring it before the show gets canceled. Shit's getting fucked up right now. People don't know how serious this is, that you took millions of dollars from a country, now you're showing the country that the thing sucks. That's bad. That's bad, man. You got to give them something, man. They're giving you all that money.
And the fact that you were holding the show so close to the vest when it was first announced, that you were preventing your own lead actor from going about and promoting it, that really doesn't show much favor to year two.
Yeah.
The promotion was very slow coming.
It was horrendous.
And almost too late, to be honest, as well.
It was horrendous. They ruined it. I don't even know if they do know they ruined it, but they ruined it. They can't be secretive too with this whole season. Also,
no, the second season they can't.
And you know what? Like I said, you got to have them in there now in the beginning. Cybermen, everybody. Now it's another thing. Is do you keep the companions? Obviously, Bradley Walsh is not staying.
He's not. Yeah, he can't.
He can't.
He can't.
And we've got and Yaz is just is not even worth even having on screen. And Ryan is pretty much.
He's becoming a bit of a butt joke in my eyes.
Yeah.
You know what might happen What might happen is that Graham goes to sacrifice himself, and Ryan knocks him out and sacrifices himself. And then Graham is so heartbroken he just wants to stay behind.
I'm still going on the notion at this. They encounter the Daleks, and they're running down a corridor. Ryan's the first one at the door,
right?
And he's pretty much saying they're coming. Pretty much, you don't know it's the Daleks yet. Let's put it this way.
Right.
And he says, "It's coming behind me. It's coming behind me." And they're going, "What?" And you see him in the air just become X-rayed, and that's what her eyes just.
Well, yeah. Why don't we? I mean, imagine us having an episode where there's a senseless death.
And that's what I'm talking about.
The doctor doesn't have to. Right. The doctor doesn't have to have a dialogue.
And that's either just as or before those little lights on their dome start glowing, you hear exterminate or something like that.
I mean, the thing is that you imagine what would happen if, Ryan goes to do something, she don't hear from him, and then she's going down the corridor, she sees him just dead. Like, there's no interaction, there's no goodbye, there's no nothing. There's nobody even seen him go down there. That would probably be more traumatic than even him getting blasted and saying his goodbyes while he's dying.
Or how about this? They encounter an alien who pretty much has got 3 arms. One gun is pointing at Graham, another one's pointed at Yaz, and they're pretty much looking at her like, you choose. And that's when
that happens
without saying a word, spindles and sacrifices himself.
We've had that overdone. You know how many times?
I know.
Like Spider-Man 1, Green Goblin's like, save the woman you love or save the
I know, but we know how Doctor Who writers love particular Moffat pretty much does mimic others.
Yeah,
copies others.
That's what Doctor Who's built on, mimicking. So yeah.
What do you think, Alex?
Well, about the Daleks returning. It depends if it's going to turn out all the way it is or not. Because I'm just reading the article right now. If they do return, it'll be the greatest shot ever. And also a lot of people say at that time too. But we just have to wait and see.
I think it's a plus. I think it's a plus that they're back. If they're back, which I'm pretty sure they're back.
If they are back, my jaw's going to hit the ground fast.
See, my thing I have in my head too, besides the Daleks appearing, Olivia Colman has to appear soon.
Why do you keep mentioning her?
Why?
Why do you keep wanting her on?
She is coming in.
She's not.
She accepted the role. She's coming in.
But if she's the voice we hear.
I said it. I don't know if they could work her into that, but she's coming.
Why is she coming? What's she going to be playing?
Didn't you know what happened with that? Didn't you hear the story behind that?
No, tell me. Recap.
Okay. Olivia Colman was the first choice to be the 13th Doctor.
Right.
He said no.
Right.
But then she got something in her head that she wants to appear as the greatest female villain of Doctor Who. Now,
which would be the Ronnie.
And she made it very clear. She didn't even talk to Chimno about it. She's like, I want to be the main villain. Okay? The biggest and the main. Now, Chibnall heard this. They went to lunch.
Of course they did.
Okay? There's your audition. Signed, sealed, delivered. She's coming. Now, I said it to Scott. I said it to everybody. The scripts were written already. I don't know if they could add her in the end to any of this. But then again, you could, because look at the thing with John Hurt. They kind of, with certain things. But it could be possible. But if not, she will be next season. Definitely. So.
I'll hold you to that, then.
All right.
I'll hold you to that.
Now, when this also occurred, Michelle Gomez, right away, when you think of the greatest female, you think of the Master, Missy.
Mm-hmm.
And they've talked about Missy regenerating, and Michelle Gomez changed her mind. And she said, I want to stay as Missy without Capaldi. I thought I wanted to leave with Capaldi, but now I'm regretting that decision, and I want to stay as Missy and face off against Jodie Whittaker.
Mm-hmm.
So now you're in a situation where if Olivia Colman is going to, like, if there's going to be a female master and you're going to call all the female masters Missy, right, which you probably would, right, then Michelle Gomez would have to regenerate into Olivia Colman.
Have we not established that when John Sim shot her in the back, that was it? He cancelled out her ability to regenerate.
Okay, I'm gonna explain something to you.
Come on.
Okay. She's wearing the Vortex Manipulator. The Vortex Manipulator was established that, the Doctor used the energy with those creatures to power up the thing and leave, just like she did with the Daleks. She got blasted by the Brigadier's blast and zapped out because of the Vortex Manipulator.
Mm-hmm.
So if she's going to get blasted, it's going to energize the Vortex Manipulator. She's going to play like she's dead, but she's not dead.
So at least you don't wonder why the Master was laughing while going down that elevator shaft.
Well, no, he's laughing thinking he killed her.
Yeah.
But she's not saying anything because she knows she's not dead. She tricked herself, basically.
Yeah.
Because she knows that if she showed emotions like laughing at John Sim, that he knows that she's going to live. So she just played it up like, you won, there you go off screen, you stupid male guy, whatever. And meanwhile, she really, that's it. She's fine.
Okay. It's, if that pans out the way you're saying, then, there's another notch to your bed, so to speak. But I don't know. It's too far-fetched.
What
you're saying.
She got blasted by the Brigadier as a Cyberman.
Yeah.
She lived because the thing that she had, well, here was the options. One, her consciousness goes into the nethersphere and she creates new bodies for herself with the regeneration energy. The Doctor had a throwaway line in under the lake before the flood that the nethersphere created new bodies. That was a line threw in there by Moffat because he wanted to explain the nethersphere without really having an episode on it. He explained it in a couple of sentences.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you think he's talking about the nethersphere when it had nothing to do with the episode? Because Moffat has the dialogue sometimes, they just throw shit out there.
But those new bodies in the nethersphere were for people that have died. The human race sort of thing.
Not necessarily. I mean, Danny Pink, how many bodies is he going to have?
Well, as long as you got a body that can fit into a sofa, that's fine.
I gotta tell you, I was walking to Barnes Noble, and there was like this clothing store, and this guy was coming out, and I stopped in fright, and I'm like, Danny Pink. I was like, if I jump his ass today, hey, Danny Pink, is it gonna freak him out? But it wasn't, because I know he's taller, because look how big he looked on the fucking couch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pink on the couch. And either he's super tall or they didn't have the money and they got a micro couch. Because that was ridiculous.
Micro couch.
No, it must have been. I mean, Jesus. But it's still worth a cup, a coffee mug, at least. I showed you the night I was doing it, Philip.
Yes,
I'm like, that shit's coming. That's a nice Christmas mug. But if I ever bumped into him, I would make 3. One for him, one for Jenna Coleman, and me. And my thank you, Pink on the couch. Bring a mug. Merry Christmas. Yeah. The Save the Danny Pink Foundation.
Start your Kickstarter now.
For fans that don't want to go away with anything. There you go. I know. Oh, man, this weather.
Oh, I can't wait. Sunday, sorry. I get it wrong all the time. I'm so used to Doctor Who being on Saturday.
Yeah.
So what is your compatriots going to do for 10 months or a year or 2 years without Doctor Who?
What we've always done, but it's not been on every flipping minute of the year. We just sit and wait.
Drink.
I could be a curator of this place. No.
I'm going to listen to the audios, watch the whole classics again.
That's why we have all the casts. Yeah.
Anyone? Okay, carry on, Philip.
No, go on.
Yeah, I was going to say, anyone mention about Peter Jackson saying he wants to come back?
That's not happening.
That's not happening.
No, he's actually said it.
He's doing something big right now, isn't he?
Yeah, but he got asked and he said,
Again?
yeah, I can send you a link if you want.
Yes.
He doesn't know who the Doctor is, but he said
He doesn't know who the Doctor is?
No, he's been busy with his film.
Okay, but how busy could you be if you don't watch social media? Come on.
Exactly. Of course.
This is the Stone Age. We'll wait for Starlog magazine to appear every once a month to get our fix with, stuff. Let me see. Let's see. What is you're excused. All right. Let's see. All right. What does this article say? This article,
You sure it's not a rehash article from the time before?
Unless he's been watching our cast.
It's funny because we have been talking about that lately. Isn't that funny?
Mm-hmm.
And Scott, isn't it Digital Spy that was every time we did a cast, something they would mention something the next day?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Alex. This is old. This is not new. This is from June. No, because he got an assignment after that.
Digital Spy and needs to get their date straight. Actually, no, it's got the top 6 of the 12th because.
Yeah, that's not new.
Our dates are different. You have your month in front, but we have our days in front on the dates.
Oh, that's right. The 12. Oh, so it's actually okay. So this is new. Okay. I haven't actually seen the new Doctor yet. I haven't had the chance because I've been so busy with these films. I just have to get invited and asked, and we could okay. Because this says he's busy though. Yeah. He really is busy. Oh, wait a minute. He did get $2.
Oh, so they did present him with a Dalek. Oh, I could have sworn.
The filmmaker is a big fan of the Sci-Fi Show, and he owns $2 now.
I did remember seeing a video where he was presented a Dalek.
They did give him a Dalek.
Yeah.
Even though he didn't do an episode, they gave it to him.
So maybe he will put pen to paper.
Mm-hmm. And with a little luck, he takes up Showrunner.
That would be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
It will be. As long as he says, get that woman out and get a man back in, and I'm happy.
Right, so they did give him a Dalek. So now that was the deal. Okay. I'm glad they gave it to him.
If he does it, he might bring in one of the guys who did played a Hobbit.
What, Martin Freeman?
He's got his Dalek. That's the main thing,
Yeah.
So now he'll definitely do it.
Well, can I just say something? If they actually gave him the showrunner job, right?
He can't do that.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, if they did,
they
would do it on the cheap in New Zealand because they feel.
No, but he can't. Here's the thing: he would lose money because it would stop him from doing. Once you're doing Doctor Who, you can't do anything else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's true.
Nothing. And Alan Cummings is like, I'm not losing $4 million. So they're like, no,
Well, the thing is, it's only a suggestion.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah.
look, I just, if he could do it, that would be great. But he's not going to do it because that mean he'd be stuck in it for a while now, you know.
Stuck with when he was doing Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, but that's different. For some reason, Doctor Who was just way.
Yeah.
You know. I don't know.
He's very high profile, and he's got lots of pies things and pies. And will he have a window to do Doctor Who for 8 months or 9 months of a year? Hard to say.
All right, I have a feeling, and we covered the new guest stars in the New Year's special this morning. I have a feeling we're going to get some big news tomorrow. So, that being said, it's already 2 a.m. here. I'm going to bed. So, don't send me any. Listen, everybody can send me stuff, but nobody calls me on the phone. That's crazy. I need my Matrix Lord beauty sleep. All right. Good night, guys. Take care. Bye for now.
Nighters.